Yo, what's good, party people, Fatboy family? It's another Friday on Monday. It's another Monday night, so tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Fatboy Finesse is live again. Let go! I'm in love. Jims, what's going on? I see you. Yeah. Sweet love. Jamal, what's poppin' with you? Larry, what's good with you? Happy Monday, Ray. Yeah. I see you, Stro. Y'all already know what it is, man. As you're coming in, hit that like button. That water tastes funny. Hit that like button. Drop a one if you can hear me. Let me know what your sin of the day is. Let me know where you're watching from, and holla at your neighbor. Sweet love, baby. Let's go. Love. Sweet love, don't you ever go away. It'll always be this way. Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. What's going on with you, man? We're gonna have a good time tonight. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of things we need to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Get in the building. Y'all see what time it is. Hit that like button. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that Fatboy Finesse is live again. Let's go! Can't nobody do it better. Hey, let go. Hey, let go. What's good, Dutch? What's good, Ortega? Mr. Clark. Nah, we just be cutting up, Cindy. What's good, Will? What's good, Bezo? What's good, Dave? Hey, let go. What's good, my guy? Can't nobody do it better than Fatboy. Can't nobody do it better. Let's go. Let go. Can't nobody does it better. Let's go. Y'all know what's crazy though? What's really crazy is I didn't even have my doggone countdown though. So we just gonna let it be what it is, man. What's going on? Happy Monday. We got some first time viewers, you know what I'm saying, in the building. Roman, what's popping with you? Oh, cello. Yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. First time. Look, I feel like we in church. First time visitors, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. Oh, that bass is thumping in the house. Let's stay right here. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I got double. Yeah. Hello. Wait a minute. Hold on, man. Yeah, hold on. There we go. My fault. Yeah. Okay, I had that playback going in twice. My fault. That jump was tripping me out. I was like, where is all that extra noise coming from? I don't even know if y'all can hear that. What's popping with y'all, man? What's good? I'm doing a lot. Yeah. What's popping with y'all, man? How was your day? How was your Monday? What's going on? What's popping with y'all? How was your Monday? That's what I want to know, man. Let's chop it up. How was your Monday? How was your weekend? How was your Monday? How was your weekend? Gustavo, I see you. Bravanzo, Vestige, got 2 compliments today. Shout out to my man, yo. That's what I'm talking about. We got them compliments in the building. You know, you already know we got the trumpets fired up. J Money, J Virtue, Suspiro Vibrato. It's that splat, man. Hey, best ginger fragrance. What y'all think? Speaking of Suspiro Vibrato, what y'all think? Best ginger? Best overall ginger? Kenny Wade, one Duval. Bro, speaking of Duval, y'all beat the brakes off the Chargers yesterday. What in the world is going on in LA? I'm about to say San Diego, but they ain't there no more. Crazy work. Dude, it's a shame Travis Hunter is out though. Real talk. I know we're gonna get into fragrance, but I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think Travis Hunter being hurt is team malpractice? Is it because he's trying to play both ways or what? What y'all think? Or is the NFL like two things that are guaranteed: injuries and retirement? Like for real. Stronger with you, Parfum? Yeah, man. Can't hit on that. Ingenious Ginger by Goldfield and Banks. And that's a good question. A&T, baby. Aggie Pride. Ralph, what's going on with you, man? That's 2 for Goldfield and Banks. Okay. Timmy said, Monday is great, man. Off today and tomorrow. Must be nice, my guy. Must be nice. Is Smokey, formerly Tobacco, worth the cop? It's not. I think so. Yeah, man. I think so. Feeling blessed. Hey, man, that's the best way to be, yo. That's the best way to be. King Blend, first time on live. Welcome, my guy. Welcome. Trayvon, what's popping with you? Man? The sexiest cologne? I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a hard question. It depends on how you define sexy. That's a real, honestly, I don't know. Man. It depends on, because I'm not a what's the sexiest one. I'm like, what's the situation? What we getting into? What am I trying to accomplish? And who am I trying to accomplish it with? Is this somebody I'm trying to marry? Is this somebody I'm trying to take home to my mama? Or you just talking about like is this a panty dropper question? Because I don't do panty droppers. Because fragrances, don't drop panties. It might get you some attention, but y'all know my rule of thumb. If you ain't dropping without them, you ain't gonna drop with them. So yeah, but we definitely not talking about that tonight. His confession by Latifah. Yeah. He hasn't got his weight up to NFL standards. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know, I thought it was crazy. You know, it's the NFL, bro. It's the NFL. Playing both ways will not work with this generation of football. Yeah, going both ways. Oh man, Jamie Badger, sin of the day, Oud Maracua, testing it out. Hate it that I like it as much as I do. Nah, bro, you ain't gotta hate that, man. We got some Creed, you know what I'm saying, fanatics in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you ain't gotta hate that at all. You ain't gotta hate that at all, yo. Rock Boy, what's going on, my guy? Rock T. Nitro Noir. That's not Dumont, right? Y'all start saying certain. No, that's that no disrespect, Kiernan. I'm sorry. I just when I see certain words, that's crazy. That's crazy because I saw Nitro and I immediately was like Dumont. But then I was like, they don't have a Nitro Noir. But I have seen that bottle floating around lately, the Kiernan bottle, which is super dope. But yeah. Sexiest cologne. Okay, T-Map got that Terio song, one of my favorite from the line. Absolutely dope. Lamel Le Parfum or Nishane Ani. Yeah, these are not bad. So if we're going that route, it's not so much the sexiest cologne. I can't see nothing when I need to see it. Hold on real quick. Let me see if I can grab this, y'all. Hold tight. Yeah, cause I got something that's guaranteed though. Make a lot of noise. All right. Y'all know how much I love Lamel Le Parfum. Absolutely. I think Nishane Ani gets the job done. It's not over here. It's not in front of me. From a vanilla standpoint, absolute aphrodisiac, that DNA. So King of Flowers from Algabra, or you have Only Desire from Yamileo. But I got a Fatboy layering alert. A Fatboy layer alert. A combination that never fails. I want to try this out in the code too. Well, I have. It won't like cold. It was like 50. That's not really cold. Lamar by Kajar. All right. Beautiful pineapple. And then you take Montclair Sunrise Pearl and you layer the two together. Because there's also pineapple in here. There's also musk and a little bit of vanilla in here. And these two together. I put this up against anything. I will go to war with this one. I will go to war. I'll go to war with that. I'll go to war with these two right here any day. I will any day. I will go to war with any day. Any day. Maybe any season. I might go to war with this any season. Any day, any season. And I'm gonna be good. I personally think I'm gonna be good. That's me. Now some of you gonna disagree. It ain't. I don't think this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to price, this, that, and the third, whatever. Now some people say, well, I'm gonna put on one bottle and kill. I mean, here's one thing for sure that we know that Kevin Samuels always talked about, and that we talk about from time to time. I don't care how great your fragrance is. I don't care how great your fit is. I don't care how great your frames are. I don't care what you have on your feet. if you don't have finesse, pun intended, if you can't talk to women, if you can't have conversations with people, if you don't get outside, if you don't know how to communicate and commune with people, I don't care what you put on. I don't care what, I don't care. If you don't have the personality, you're gonna lose every time. So it don't matter. It don't matter. We can pull out Coach EDP and get right. That's what I'm saying. It's like panty droppers, sexy. It's a myth. Like there are some things that are just like, that's just sexy. You know, there we get into the whole, you know what I'm saying, sensory elements of fragrance and aphrodisiacs and all of these different types of things. But, you know, molecules and all of that. We can get into all of that. But it don't matter, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you might be Steve Urkel today and Stefan tomorrow, but be careful because Steve ended up winning. You know? But Steve crazy because Myra was crazy, but Myra, and I ain't got nothing against dark skinned girls because I prefer Pam to Gina. Never was a fan of Gina. Hey, yo, appreciate that subscribe, yo. Why I ain't got my sound effects on? Never was a fan of Gina. I know Hollywood was always pushing this whole color thing or whatever, with light skin versus dark skin, this, that, and the third. Ain't no, Gina has never, I'm calling her by her Tina, what's that girl name? Tina Campbell. No, that's the singer. Y'all, what is her name? What is her name? What is her name? Y'all, what's that woman name? What is Gina's real name? Tisha Campbell, not Tina Campbell. Tisha Campbell, and I got a thing for light skin. Tisha Campbell has never been cute to me. It might have been the teeth. It might have been the teeth. It might have been the way the head that was shaped. I don't know. In no movie, in no movie. So it's amazing to me how they were really propping her up to be that girl. I was like, no. And I got a thing for red bones. And that's why I'm like, she was never. I think one of the underlying things of the show was like, Martin know he chose wrong. You know what I'm saying? But Tisha ain't ugly. She just ain't what the, you know, networks will make her out to be. Yo, we got 70 people watching, man. Let's get to 50 likes. We got 70 people watching, but let's get to 60 likes. 50 likes. Yeah, let's get to 60 likes as well. Tisha ain't funny either. Tisha ain't that funny. Like, she's really not that funny. Yeah, she's not that funny. And she should have just been with Martin. I give you that. It's the eyes. He said he saw Jenna head in that bed rail and couldn't unsee it. But to me, my wife and kids, Tisha, Dame, you got weird taste. I would have clapped Martin, Tisha, before we clapped. Nah. The funniest episode, one of the funniest episodes to me is when Martin was dreaming about Pam. I'm like, y'all put that in there first. Yeah, Fancy ain't cute. What's her name? I call her Bon Voyage. She was never all of that. Yes, old girl from yes, Dutch. Yes, yeah. Dame, this further confirms all we need to know and why you feel the way you feel about certain fragrances. Tisha is blessed. Man, y'all kid rocks, man. She's not ugly. She's not ugly, but we taking Pam 20 out of 10 times. No, we ain't clapping no Martin, bro. We was talking about, yeah, Kalita. Nah, we was talking about, he was talking about my wife and kids version of Tisha versus Martin's version of Tisha. So I didn't finish my statement. So but let's clear it up. Come on, dog. Yeah, bro. Fancy was overrated, bro. Fancy was super overrated. Super overrated. She was cute with Jamie. She was cute with Jamie, but she was super. Let me get off this topic. We need a whole nother live stream for this. We need a whole nother live stream for this. She not fine. I'm gonna tell you why y'all lame, respectfully. I'm gonna tell you why y'all lame. I'm gonna tell you why y'all lame. I'm gonna prove it to you why y'all lame right here. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all still hype on the girls that was fine in high school. What they look like now. Go pull up a picture of Fancy now and tell me what she looked like. Fancy's friend, who was the wife in Bernie Mac show. Fancy was mid, bro. Y'all tweaking. We gonna save this for another live. We gonna save this for another live. Overrated, mid, meh, whatever. I didn't say she was ugly. Y'all just got straight. Come on, bro. If we gonna talk fine, let's talk fine. She was fine for that moment for a TV show. She was cute with Jamie. It was a great story. The network made her fine. The network made her fine. Hey, I got the mic right now. You go get on camera and then we'll come to your live. And for real, and Claire Huxtable, that boy said from elegant to an elephant. Fancy got triple. You see what I'm saying? With nobody. Shit. Come on, dog. Yeah, and so was Vivica Fox. And now she out here doing car insurance commercials. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah, attractive. All right, she's attractive. She's, you know what I'm saying? She's attractive. Who looked better than her around that time? Everybody, dog. Everybody. Everybody. We gonna talk about this later. We gonna talk about this later because y'all not gonna get me distracted. I got stuff to talk about. All right. Let me get my disclaimer and we're gonna get into these fragrances, yo. This is a hot topic. We're gonna talk about this later.
The views and the opinions expressed in this program are those of my own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities I represent or collaborate with. I love fragrance. There will be no clone slander, designer slander, or niche slander. Like what you like, love what you love. Most importantly, don't take my word for it. Get your own nose on.
They gonna trip when they hear this. This guy. Nah, it ain't Jada. It's Fatboy, but you can call me Walt. Walt J. Hey, let's cut up for a little bit. Here we go.
That boy crazy.
Call me Mr. Elixir. My nose is something sinister. I'm stone cold like a tombstone. I'm a finisher. Finisher. A fragrance that a finisher. Preaching about these oils like they holy. I'm a minister. Trying to set the record straight. Curve is the real king. Still got love for Grease. Savage make them girls free. Can't forget that 1 million got me feeling real lucky. Call me Fatboy, but don't test me. It can get ugly. I'm trying to find a new cologne. I don't really know where to go. That boy out here singing, boy. Crazy work. Hey, get him again, Fatboy. I'm a real fragrance reviewer from niche to designers. You can never clone Fatboy. I know that's right. I'm rocking with the czar and my homegirls, the oil lady. Paris, Milan, no look tougher than my other ladies. Renaissance man, though I never been to Harlem. Love a New York night like a crook, love a bond man. Bailing out the game, but don't call me a savior. Casting out these phonies, call me a demon slayer.
In the words of my brother Dedrick Hicks, positive vibes.
Raphael, you a crazy dude, yo. Y'all crazy. We gonna keep this train rolling, bro. We gonna keep this train. And yeah, bro, like where you been at? I run a disclaimer every time I go live. I run a disclaimer. Here's my question to all of y'all creators. Why don't y'all have disclaimers? Now, unfortunately, we live in a world, you know what I'm saying, where you shouldn't have to have a disclaimer. I'm a businessman. I don't know what y'all out here doing. Folks is getting sued left and right for all kind of crazy stuff for less. You're not finna hem up my money, dog. Prime example. Y'all up here talking about clapping fragrances. You're not finna hear me up. So we got disclaimers. You should. If you go live, whether you do it like I do it, or you put it in your description, or you say it, protect yourself at all costs. Protect yourself. We don't take no chances. We don't play no games. All right, let's go. Y'all tripping. Let's go through a couple of things, man. Y'all done made me forget what I was talking about. All right, my sin of the day. Coffee in Paris, man. Coffee in Paris. The weather is changing again, dropping back down. Y'all can hear I still sound a little bit congested. And I second that, Elise Neal. Yeah. But y'all, Nia. Oh, let me get off that topic. That's a whole nother. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed to even say I know. Some of y'all done told on yourself. I'm gonna tell y'all wives and girlfriends. Coffee in Paris, man. Coffee in Paris. This was my scent of the day. We've been talking about scent, street scent a lot. Good juice, man. Good juice. That was my scent of the day. Y'all already know what time it is. It's shopping season. Everybody is running pre-Black Friday sales. What have y'all bought? Or are you in this no spend November stuff? Are y'all waiting until Black Friday? Because everybody's trying to catch people slipping, you know what I'm saying? So who has bought anything? Or who has been successful at buying nothing? Hey. John says, I've been testing fragrance. Thank you, John. Get us back on track. I've been testing fragrances all day. DHP 2020 versus Obsidian. Bet. Atlantis Extrait. Sorry, it's better than Wave Child. The blend is better than Wave Child. Wave Child to me is synthetic. French Avenue blends it better. But yeah, Jason, I got you. And T-Map, you good. But no, but I'm glad you said that because I like to reiterate things or whatever. JC says, I bought a lot of Yom and Leo. Yeah, Yom and Leo got their 40% sale going on. They got their 40% sale going on. And so this is the time. If you're going to hop into Yom and Leo, definitely. I got a Sauvage Elixir, Atlantis Extrait. Okay, JC. Do you think Yom and Leo is the best quality, accurate clone house? I will say this. They are the most consistent. Well, that's tough, man. That's tough because I separate clone houses, so to speak. I compare Yom and Leo to the Alexandrias of the world. I don't compare Yom and Leo. I mean, if we having this conversation, I don't compare Yom and Leo to like Lattafa, French Avenue, Afnan, Armaf. I think two totally different business structures, two different, like, you know how we got niche and indie niche? Like Alexandria and Yom and Leo are kind of like, this sounds crazy. I'm creating a new category, but they're like indie clone houses, if that makes sense. Because they're much smaller. I mean, you can compare them against Dua. I think Dua is a much bigger machine. Dua to me, they are hit or miss. When they hit, they hit. When they miss, they miss. Alexandria, from what I've experienced, they're straight. I don't like their prices, and that's saying a lot because Yom is still high as well. I think Yom is the most daring and the most consistent. So since we having this conversation, we're talking about sales. Y'all bring up Yom and Leo. We got a fragrance that is apparently hot right now. This is Light of Faith. You can see the color of the juice. This is their version of this juice right here, Sacred Flame. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it, and it's not so much their fault. Argos has this thing where Argos has this thing where after time, some of their fragrances, after you let, you go as oxidation, as oxygen is introduced to the bottle and things start to oxidate, fragrances get stronger the older they become. When you use the signatures that Argos uses a lot in their fragrances, it starts to turn you off. Sacred Flame is not what it was. A lot of the essence that made Sacred Flame great when I first got it, I don't get that same feeling anymore. Now, maybe that's because they have the same signature in a lot of their fragrances, but I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that's the case. Because if I'm recommending two fragrances from a wearability standpoint from Argos, it's gonna be Bertha Venus and Danae. Y'all excuse me, Bertha Venus and Danae continue to hold, we got the Dirty 30s over there, they continue to hold their character. This, honestly, now is just spicy. And this is just a lighter version of this. I know that's gonna hurt some people's feelings. And I'm talking about two brands that I like a whole lot. Two brands that I work with. I told you, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Well, I know you ain't talking about Sacred Flame like that. I said what I said. Tell me, and I'm not spraying this because I sprayed it earlier because I was thinking about this and I'm like, I don't care for this. I don't care for this because I don't even really care for this like I used, because now it's just spicy and it's just peppery. Like there's nothing else to it. Now, if you like over the top pepper, spice, whatever, have at it. Tobacco, like this don't even smell like tobacco no more. I don't know what it is. The way it's aging, it is not getting better. Now, if you like that, more power to you. This to me, which is what? Light of Faith is just a lighter version of that. It is nowhere near as strong as Sacred Flame is. Now, that's my opinion. I don't know what y'all think, but that's my opinion specifically on that. Yeah. But I'm just going through the chat. Okay. Yep. Sketchbook. Okay. Yep. Michelle Thomas. That's a good one. All right. Suprez Budapest. Bet. Rayhan Terra. Yeah, people, I don't. That's another. We ain't even gonna talk about it. That's another conversation for another day. But yeah, debate. Nah, like Triumph of Bacchus is still holding its place. I don't know what it is about Sacred Flame, bro. It is not aging. It is not aging well, bro. Appreciate it, Kev. But yeah, debate. Like, nah, Danae to me is the most wearable. Like Danae and Bertha Venus, bro, are like, if I'm gonna recommend two, they're gonna be the two I recommend. Yeah, they doing a little bit too much. Slow it down. I've been really thinking about Curly Fragrance perfume that she has, man. If anything now, discount goes okay, 130. I wasn't pressed. What are y'all talking about? I bought Nico Sculpture. Chris bought Nico Sculpture. So you bought the original Bond No. 9 Lafayette Street? I'm a Bond guy, but yes. Oh, Oman Luxury. I haven't smelled Oud Aqualeria. I keep people talking about it. I have smelled Royal Water. I'm not that hot about Royal Water. I mean, Virgin Island water to me, and that's it. Yum is out of the Discovery set. I mean, probably because everybody done bought, but I mean, if y'all, I'll hit Ali, let him know. I'll hit him and let him know. I'll hit him and let him know. Sir Gary said something. I'm missing y'all. Yeah, I must have missed that. Thoughts on Rayhan? Yeah, if y'all want me to be honest, Body Original. There are some clone fragrances I'm just not gonna push anymore. I can't do it. Not because I don't still buy them, because I still do buy them. And I'm getting this out the way because I want to spend time talking about a new brand tonight. So I'm getting my ducks in a row, getting this out the way. But yeah, like, all right, prime example. So I copped this at the store where they gave it to me. Shout out to Hair Depot. So they just threw this in a bag for me yesterday. They didn't know if I had tried it yet. So this is Rayhan Tropical Vibe, all right? Rayhan Tropical Vibe. Here's what I will say. When it comes to tropical fragrances, I don't think you can miss. So things that for the spring or the summer, I don't think you can miss. When it comes to things like Outlands, like Centaurus, Delphinus, things that are a little bit more complicated that you think they're not because you may think it's just tobacco and incense or something like that. Those are the things I think people need to stay away from. Like, it's not hard, like citrus and all super linear citrus fragrances. It ain't hard. Just throw them all together and go. And it's so hot, people ain't gonna recognize them anyway. Just make sure it's not cloying. On the contrary, a house like Paris Corner, they don't need to ever make another fragrance outside of fall and winter. They need to stick to their fall winter clones. But like Tropical Vibe, this is cool. This is dope. It's supposed to be based on Summer Hammer. I do have a decanter Summer Hammer. And it's not bad. It has this clone thing going on with it. You know, like the cheap thing, when you spray it out, it's like, okay, let's get that out the way. To me, it's a little on the, it leans a little bit more feminine. It's a little on the lighter side. And the reason I'm going to hate on this is because I already had what I believe to be the best impression out there. Y'all already know what that is. King of Kings. Private Blend Chapter 1. Now, so if you don't want to pay the money for Summer Hammer, this the way you go. But of course, something like this is going to get the hype because of reviewers, because of content creators, because of social media. A lot of people don't know about the King of Kings one. Like more and more people know about it, but it's like, if you know, you know. The quality difference in these is night and day. And that's no shade to Rayhan, but it's night and day. The quality in these are, I'm trying to figure out what they over there doing. How are y'all even pulling this off? It is night and day. It ain't even close. Cause y'all know we love to have a quality conversation. This is cheap. This is good. It works. It smells good. It smells like vacation. If that's what you want to accomplish and you want to pay less money, then get this. The bottle is cool. It's dope. It's dope in the collection. But we just getting to a point where it's like Rayhan Crimson, Rayhan in it. Save the money. If you really love that DNA, because at this point, Centaurus is not that expensive that you can't save a couple of checks and cop it on a discounter. Or right now is Black Friday. So instead of trying to get 5 bottles, just get that one that you know you're really gonna rock with. Like I don't want to grow collections in 2026. I want to refine them. Let's start replacing stuff. It's not a flex to open up a video and say I got 1,000 bottles. It's not a flex to start a video and say I got 500 bottles. It's stupid. And I'm sorry, I'm saying that to myself. It's stupid because it's a waste. Sell that junk. Expect like why you collect, because all of the stuff that you've collected, that stuff is trash. Like you're never even gonna wear that again. So there's no point in even showing that off. Like all of that old stuff, that old synthetic stuff that we don't wear no more, like them clothes that's been sitting in the back of your closet for the last 10 years, you're a hoarder. You're not even a collector anymore. Collectors keep things that hold value. So a lot of the old fragrances we have from 2020, 2019, I get it. And I'm a bottle whore because there's some things I want to keep. But bro, like, stop growing your collection. Start replacing things. When you know better, you do better. So now that we're growing, y'all are on a journey with me. I'm on this journey. I'm not turning into a schnob. It's just that I keep telling y'all, Golden Corral only has good steak to those people who have never been to a real steakhouse. This ain't a money thing. This ain't a class thing. This is about exposure and experience. And some of you, I can't have a quality conversation with because all you smell is clone fragrances. So if I try to introduce you to something that's higher quality, doesn't have to be niche. It doesn't even have to be niche. I can introduce you to a designer with higher quality. You're not even going to be able to appreciate it because all you've exposed yourself to is something lower quality. So when I tell you there's a better option, you get offended. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help you. That's all. I'm just trying to help you. So we're not growing collections in 2026. We are refining the things that we have. We are shrinking collections. Your collection should get smaller because you should start getting rid of stuff. If you ain't got the money, sell the trash that you got. You ain't wearing. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares that you got 5,000, 4,000, 3,000. That is the stupidest thing. And I'm talking to myself because I've done a lot of downsizing. It is the stupidest thing in the world because it's not a flex. You can't even display them all. That's the crazy part to me. I could see if you was in a warehouse or something and you was doing, like, all of my techies. Y'all watch Unbox Therapy? Y'all watch my man Unbox Therapy that reviews a lot of tech, iPhone, all kind of gadgets and stuff like that. That he does his, you remember the warehouse or whatever that Dark Knight was in Dark Knight Rises? Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises or whatever, the joint that they built. That's what his studio looks like. If you were in something like that and you had these thousands of bottles sitting around you, that's different. But when people be like, man, I got thousands of bottles, I got boxes here. Why? Why? It's not good. You can't wear it. So why are you keeping it? I got 89 people watching, man. Let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. So that's my thing. So y'all, as you don't get upset with me if I'm encouraging you to do better. I'm not telling you don't buy the clone. I'm telling you, if you love the original that much, position yourself to buy the original. And I want to be careful what I say because some people gonna get offended when I say it's not that expensive. Bro, I clock in and go to work like y'all every single day. We spend our money on what we want to spend our money on. People tell me I can't afford that. You spend $10, between $10 and $15 a day on takeout. That's on one meal. If I get you to stop eating out for 2 weeks, for 2 weeks straight, we can get Centaurus, bro. We can get Centaurus. You see what I'm saying? So when I say I'm pulling back, I'm pulling back. Like, I think we all need to pull back. There are going to be some clones that I'm like, yo, all right. Like that, yeah, and we own that. We own that heavy. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I champion this right here. I champion this. This is one of my favorite fragrances. And I tell y'all, I think Yam has one of the best versions out there. But Yam's versions cost $84.99. This was available on sale at Joma Shop for $125. Which one you think I'm gonna buy? Which one? Honestly, now the thing is, as soon as this comes available, it sells out. So I get it. But which one do you think I'm gonna buy? $85, $125. Now we might be different. I'm gonna be like, bro, that's a $40 difference. I'm gonna just get the OG. Now, if we talking hundreds of dollars difference, that's a different conversation. Like Rayhan Aquatica, It's supposed to be Virgin Island water. I'm waiting to see how good it is. I know it smells good. I want to see what the quality is. But I'm like, okay, that's a bigger gap in price. That may make a little bit more sense. You know, so we're going to have truth conversations. Y'all already know this. We're going to have value conversations. We're going to have quality conversations. If we're going to talk clones, don't come in my chat for the rest of this year or 2026. I'm not even going to disrespect you. I'm just going to skip right over the question. I'm giving y'all a heads up. I'm just like it and heart it, and I'm gonna keep on moving. I'm like, yo, I don't promote that no more. We're not wearing that anymore. And they're gonna be like, why? I'm like, cause it's not good. Just because it smells good doesn't mean it's good. Everything pretty much smells good, but we got to start going after quality. So let me say this before I get into the rest of my topics for tonight. Whether it's clone, niche, or clone, designer, or niche, pick a house. Pick a house. Pick a house. Pick a house and go through the house. Stop being schizophrenic. Stop. And I'm saying this as a reviewer. Stop watching so many reviews. Because we be lying. And I'm saying we because I'm a reviewer. I ain't pointing fingers. You know, I'm a reviewer. We be lying. We be lying. God knows we lie. We be lying for different reasons, but we be lying. And I'm hot in this sweater. We be lying. All right? We be lying. We be lying. Another fragrance they gave me. I don't really care for the OG that much, but this is straight. That Mauge Appletini from Paris Corner. This is cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest Paris Corner person. You know what I'm saying? But this is cool. Does it smell like it? Yeah. And that's it. That's the end of the day. But that's not a DNA that I really care for. So this was given to me. This ain't something I'm going out and buy because I think this is apple brandy. I don't care for apple brandy. Honest to God, I think Killian need to stop making all of these brandy cognac. Just stick to Angel Share and let Angel Share. Because none of these things smell different. They all lead back to Angel Share. I think when it gets to booze, you're going to have to do something like Ross did. You're going to have to use a totally different booze. You have to go off the rail. It all leads back to Angel Share. It's like that person, you done got high for the first time, and you know what? You keep chasing that same high. That's what Killian is doing. So that's what you have companies doing. They keep, anytime you see a bottle in this shape, you already know what it's going after. So it's straight. It's hype. I might end up giving this away to one of y'all. I still got the box because I'm not pressed. I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna wear it. So I'll probably end up giving that away at some point. We gonna lie. A lot of people out here lying about this right here. I posted my official review about 2 hours ago. So after we get off the live, go watch that. Does it really smell like apple martini or apple brandy? I mean, it does. It does, but I got to get a wearing with it to really, you know what I'm saying? Like I sprayed it on my hand, but I wasn't pressed. I was like, oh, okay. You know, like I'm going to get to this tonight, but I want to spray a fragrance and I want to be able to take off my reviewer hat and spray a fragrance and be like, oh my God. I'm gonna get to it in a second, but I want that, I want to feel good about fragrances again, man. But so y'all know how, let me change the vibe. Let me change the vibe. Cause this sound like the locks behind me. There we go. All right. So I posted my official review. This is way overhyped. This is not worth the hype. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's get to that. The first person I saw talk about this was Redolescence. And that was when he was in Cannes. He was in Cannes, or he had first just got back from Cannes. And he talked about this and Yara Elixir. Yara Elixir to me stays more true to the Yara DNA. I think Yara Lattafa was smarter with the Yara line and how they did that and the flankers that they came out with. Assad, after they came out with Assad and then they came out with Zanzibar, I don't understand why. Because I'm thinking, you know, I don't know why they just didn't start with Sauvage so they can work their way up. I'm like, if you're gonna clone, like clone the flank, like clone it. If you're gonna do it, do it. Give people the same experience that they're gonna have with the designer. So give us the EDT, give us the EDP, give it like clone it. If you're gonna clone it, clone it. And I think when they did the Elixir, and because the OG is so goated for those people that love it, I don't care anything for it because I don't care that much for the DNA. It's old. It ain't grown. I think there's a difference between grown man and old man. I think that's old. I think grown man is this right here. Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme, a little bit of Absolute Aventus in it. I think grown man is this. That is old man. I think Dior Sauvage Elixir is old man. I think this is what they should have done. They should have added a little bit more of that fruit back into it. That makes it grown. Sauvage Elixir smell old, but not mothball old. But definitely, y'all need to stay out these women DMs old. That kind of old. Like sugar daddy old. Y'all out here trying to pay bills for Christmas when y'all thought them SNAP benefits are gonna get cut off old. So I acknowledge that I judge this fragrance based on the OG. I did what I hate and I did what we have to remind ourselves not to do. Don't compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. So if I take Assad out of it and somebody is new to fragrance and they walk in the store, this right here, I'm gonna take Boss Bottle Absolute out of it. Does this smell good? It's cool. It's a cool fragrance. It's a decent fragrance. It's not my cup of tea, the profile, but is it a decent fragrance? It is a decent fragrance. You just get this woody, ambery, to me, wet, milky style of, you know what I'm saying, amber and wood or whatever with some warm spice. It's cool. This is for a very mature person. Mature. I know some of y'all hate the way I say that word, but this is not for somebody young. This is a 35 if you got good sense, 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? If you got kids, you make good money, you got a decent job. Now, let's bring the quote unquote fragrance in that is supposed to be cloning. This is not Boss Bottle Absolute. This has the essence of Boss Bottle Absolute. And y'all know I don't even like Boss Bottle Absolute, but I'm gonna defend Boss in this one. This ain't Boss Bottle Absolute. I don't know why. And y'all get in trouble because when fragrances come out, y'all repeat information. You go look at Fragrantica, you go repeat what your favorite creator is saying, and you be like, yeah, this is 1-to-1 the bottle. I'm like, no, it ain't. Did you smell it? I don't even like it, and I know that. How dare y'all do Boss? Not the way y'all out here talking about that's the best designer release of 2025. Y'all really like them wet, milky, old smelling mothball barnyard fragrances. That's neither here or there. When you spray this, you get about 10 to 15% of that pepper that comes from the Dior Sauvage Elixir DNA, that comes from the Assad DNA. You get a little bit of that. The rest of it, you just get this warm, wet, ambery kind of smell or whatever that reminds you of Boss Bottle Absolute. And that's what you get. The dry down is straight. It's cool. You know, it's straight. It's all right. It's mid. As y'all say, is Jordan from the free. It's Kawhi. Is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. It's you know, it's mid. Mid doesn't mean you shouldn't buy if it's your cup of tea. Mid just means it's straight. It's not worth the hype. Doesn't mean it's not good. It's just not worth the hype that the OG got. All right. So that's that. Let me talk about another fragrance that I've been hyping myself and raving about, and I'm going to continue to rave about. And I want people, this brings in a conversation I just had where I'm like, stop comparing things. This right here is not Guerlain. I don't care. I don't want it to be Guerlain. They smell like the essence of Planifolia is there. They are two different style of fragrances. I still want a bottle of Guerlain. You guys have heard me talk about this, but this right here, I don't care what people say. This is a top 5 vanilla. clone, niche, or designer. I will stand on that. That's my opinion, whatever, because there is nothing on the planet that smells like this. There's a lily of the valley note in here that makes this super soapy. Now, if you don't like vanilla, get out the conversation. I'm not talking to y'all. If you don't like soapy style scents, get out the conversation. I'm not talking to y'all. And for me and my subjective, objective opinion on this, top 5 vanilla of 2025, top 5 vanilla running right now, in my opinion, that I've gotten my nose on. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of vanillas out there, but I'm a fat boy. I'm a gourmand. You guys know I love vanilla, you know what I'm saying, fragrances. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some females that would, you know, they'd be like, Walt, what you talking about? And I would love to tell me. Please educate me. But this is fire. But it's overhyped as well because people are trying to compare it as a clone. Take the clone, take the OG out of the conversation. Let this be what it is. Let this right here be what it is and leave it be. It is not Guerlain. We are not going the same way I'm defending Boss. We're going to defend Guerlain. We are not going to disrespect Guerlain like that. But this is an amazing fragrance on its own. So if you push me, if I'm gonna push a clone, I'm gonna push something like this. I'm gonna push something that's unique. It's different. There is literally nothing. You can't find anything that smells like this. I honestly think the Lily of the Valley was a mistake because this is Maison Azrar. They don't do nothing this good. Nothing. This ain't even like them. So the fact that they did this, yeah. I'm impressed. All right, let me go to the chat real quick. Appreciate that, Ralph. Oud Elixir coming on. Yeah, Gustavo, let me know how you feel about it. It still, that's what I'm saying. Sauvage smells like my grand. The OG doesn't smell like that, but yeah. I got a wife and 3 kids. I get a designer niche, 1 a year and clones for everything. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Says the person with a gold chain and their name on it. Hey, when you was in school, was you in class with everybody else? I bet you had an IEP, didn't you? Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Montclair Sunrise Pour-On for free duty. That's my stuff, Gustavo. It definitely does. It does give you a slight bit. I feel like it's not Olabanum. What's the other joint that people love to get crazy? That's in it. See, Eddie, here's the crazy part. This is what I'm challenging people to do because I'm challenging myself. When I first smelt it, I got a sod, but I got a sod in the store. The second time I smelt it, I got a mix. The third time I smelt it and actually wore it, I was like, okay, I know what this is now. It's not a sod. I don't know how long you've had a sod, but I've had this since it first came out. I even had one of the like the tester bottles or whatever that don't have the gold plaque on it. That ain't a sod, bro. This is all pepper and spice. You don't get any of that in the elixir. Like, it's barely there. You get a hint of it. It is not the OG. It is not. I have to disagree. Unfortunately, only people who are heavily involved in internet fragrance to compare everything they know. Real customers don't have, right, they don't have that knowledge. Yeah, that's true, Ruff. Yeah, that's true. The Oud Elixir is nice too. Oud Bourbon, Oud. So I'm assuming you're saying Oud Elixir, Oud, and Oud Bourbon. To me, if you're gonna buy, but that's, a lot of people don't like sweet fragrances. I think bourbon is their best one. Yeah. I love Sauvage Elixir, but have to, yeah, now that's facts. Because if you look like an old man while you wearing that, yeah, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good. Yep, I'm 40. See, that makes sense. That makes sense. Bet. So you talk, so on the, like, Ralph, I feel, but to me, like, On the Rocks is aldehydic. Paradise, the raspberry, it's not enough raspberry. That On the Rocks is very aldehydic, but once it dries down, it's just a fresher angel share. And Paradise to me was a waste of money. I'm like, if you're gonna put fruit in something, put fruit in it. What I think Killian added like a raspberry garnish. What is that? I don't want the garnish. Put that syrup in there. Put that grenadine in there. That grenadine. We don't want no garnish. If you're gonna put it in there, put it in there. All right. All I'm gonna tell y'all is this. Sauvage, I'm saying Sauvage. Oud Elixir is not Oud. Go outside. I want you to spray this when you haven't worn anything else. I want you to cleanse your palette. Don't spray anything else. I thought the same thing. When I sprayed it, I was like, okay, this is a flanker. And then it has a little bit of, you know, kind of that Boss Bottle Absolute Essence. Because me and the boys was talking about it in the chat. I was like, I'm kind of disappointed. Then I went back to smell it again. I was like, oh, I was tripping. I had to be out because I was smelling too many other things. I was smelling way too many other things. Yeah, that's the joint that's heavy on the ginger. That's a real, you know what I'm saying, crazy fragrance. Yeah. Wilson said, I recently went to the Black Nose Lab in Atlanta. So you was over there with Savoir Faire. That's what's up. And there's so many dope indie brands doing amazing stuff with phenomenal quality. It's hard to consider. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And again, it's like I think people feel like when we have this kind of conversation, people feel like I'm changing. You know, it's like you're changing. Like, Walt, like what happened to the clones? It's like, first of all, you know, it's like the athlete that leaves. You know what I'm saying? I never said I was too good to come home. Y'all said that. So now when I try to come home, people are, oh, you think you're a big shot? I left to come back to help you. Oh, we don't need your help. And y'all wonder why the people at the top don't deal with us down here. Fracom is nothing but a mirror or microcosm of what happens in society. But that's another conversation for another day because that's gonna go right over some people's head. So no, I'm not telling people to stop buying clone fragrances because I understand there's always gonna be budget restrictions on what you can afford. But I'm also saying, hey, you do realize that the entry level for a clone fragrance now is between $50 and $75. 50 and 75, not 20, not 25, 50 and 75. And by the time the price drops, 20 other fragrances done came out. So if you're chasing, at some point, impulse is going to override your ability to wait because you're not going to want to be far behind. And my thing is, if you have the patience to hear me when I say this, and I'm going to move on and we're done with this conversation. If you have the patience to wait for a clone fragrance to go on sale, you have the patience to save your money to wait to buy the original from a discounter. I'm here to challenge your logic. That is my role. That is my responsibility. I have taken that upon myself to challenge your logic in this community. I don't know how many times I see people be like, oh, I'm gonna just wait till the price drop. Why wait till the price drop when you can wait till your money goes up and then you can get the actual thing that's better? That's all. That's all I'm saying. If it's within reason. If it's within reason. People will be like, oh, I'll wait 2 or 3 months. Now, I don't know your circumstance. I know if I'm waiting 2 or 3 months for something, oh, I can get the OG. Forget waiting for the price to drop. I'm like, no, I can just buy what it is I wanted to buy. Now, if you're looking at fragrances like the stock market, that's a different story. You know, if you want to buy the dip, then buy the dip. But fragrances don't appreciate. So I'm never going to make that. I'm never going to make, you know what I'm saying, that equation. All right. I'm never going to make that. I'm never going to make that equation. So again, I don't want y'all to feel some type of way, bro. I don't want y'all to feel, because I'm getting ready to talk about a $300 fragrance that should be worth $500. And I don't need y'all to run off on me and get scared. I don't need y'all to run off on me and get scared. I'm getting ready to talk about it. And honestly, to me, that's cheap. If it's cheap, if you compare it to Creed, if you compare it to Roja, if you compare it to BTV, if you compare it to Mind Games, if you compare it to Bond, if you compare it to all of these other houses, if you look at the prices, if you compare it to Killian, if you compare it, you know what I'm saying, to Initio. If you compare it, because to me, if I'm going to pay $300 for something, first of all, that joint better be fire. That's number one. It better not, it better be fire. Number two, I better have an experience. Presentation is part of that. Hold on, let me find something I can use for an example. Don't send me no print. Now I'm minimalistic, right? So I get it. Sometimes less is more. But if your presentation look like this, your juice better introduce me to God, and I better not have to die. I better not have to die to see him. We know a lot of private labels. They go very simplistic on the presentation because they put all of their money in the juice. I appreciate people who have the ability to do both. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right? That's all I'm saying. Simone says, nah, I can't drop the 300. My student loans are not forgiven. I don't have to hear anything about it to know it's not worth it. And Larry, we've had this conversation. You know what I'm saying? Worth has a different definition to everybody. If we're going to be honest, no fragrance is worth any price. None of it. None of it. It's all pointless. The clone, that's a waste of money. It's not worth the money they charge for it. Like that's my thing. I'm having a conversation because we're here. But if y'all want to have that conversation, Lattafa ain't, bro, it cost him like it cost them pennies on the dollars to bottle it. Whether it's designer, whether it's niche, whether it's anybody. What it costs to produce it is not, I don't care how much money they put in the R&D. And y'all stop doing, don't come over here with that crazy stuff talking about oud costs so much money. Everybody ain't even doing that. So chill out with that. None of it is worth it. None of it. Like literally none of it. But we don't buy it because it's worth it. We ascribe worth to something. It's like we don't buy it. Appreciate that, Major. Appreciate that super chat. We don't buy it because it's worth it. Yeah, I'm about to put my running shoes on. You don't buy it because you think you're buying it because it's worth it. It's not worth it. Lattafa ain't worth what we pay for it. Nothing on this table that I have showed you. So I'm not judging the $300 fragrance any more than I'm judging the $25 fragrance. Mason Alhambra ain't worth the $15 you can buy their stuff for. None of it. But since we're here, let's just have a conversation. Handicap Mexican. Thoughts on Middle Eastern niche? Found some affordable ones. I'm getting ready to talk about one. Yeah, I'm getting ready to talk about one. And I agree, Dutch. I agree. I agree. I agree. But for y'all know who I'm talking to. Y'all be like, oh, 300, let me get that. Not the money y'all be out here dropping on roses and BTVs. I'm like, nah. And Bo Dominican, again, you understand. Everybody says they won't do something until they do something that makes you say, but I thought you wouldn't do it. But you did that. That's why I don't like having price conversations anymore, because your treasure is different. Something to mix with an Egyptian musk. I don't know. Egyptian musk? Something with some coconut. Something with some coconut in it. Coconut, I think would go. I'm thinking of something with some coconut. Like, do you have anything that's inspired by vanilla powder? Yeah, I be capping. I borrow other people. Bye, Jason. Bye, Jason. Bye, Jason. I can honestly say I love getting these DNAs for 15 to 45 and enjoying life. But Magnolia, here's what I need y'all to stop doing. This is what, listen to what I'm saying. Let me turn the music down a little bit, because I don't know, maybe it's loud to me, maybe it's not loud to y'all. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all say stuff like, man, I love getting these DNAs for $15 to $45. How many $45 have you spent? Now, send me pictures of your empty $45 bottles. See, because I got a lot of people in this chat. They buy every clone in the store and they don't wear them. I'd rather you tell me, Walt, Rasasi Hawass Ice is the best fragrance ever made, and you send me a picture of 10 empty bottles, and I'm be like, bro, I respect that. I will respect you more for that than you going and buying 20 different clone fragrances, but you still only wear that one. I am guilty. I'm not chastising y'all. I'm guilty. I've done it. I've been there. I've done that. But at the end of the day, to Sir Gary's point, you gonna buy what you want to buy. So y'all got to stop with this self-righteous stuff of what it ain't worth it. No, none of this is worth it. The car you drive ain't worth it. They literally tell you that soon as you put your foot in it and drive off. But you bought it because you liked it, or you bought it because it's what you could afford to get from point A to point B. But I'm the type of person in life, we ain't gonna drive the same thing always. No, I don't need a Rolls Royce. But no, we can't drive the Pinto forever. We can't do that. We can't do that. Because I'm continuing to position myself in a way in my life where I'm evolving and I'm progressing. And I think that's where people get challenged, where people bring in the money conversation, where it makes people get tight. Can I be real with y'all? Shout out, respect the EQ. Shout out, respect the EQ. You know why some of y'all get tight and you don't like EQ? Because when EQ start talking about money or certain things, it reminds you that you're not there. And there are two different type of people in this life. There are people who see where they're not and it makes them shrink. Or there are people who see where they're not and it makes them be like, I gotta go harder. I need that. Not for the sake of being able to afford something. I don't think y'all understand what we do. It's a psychology thing. That's why I have the conversations that I have. It ain't got nothing to do with these bottles, bro. It's about your mindset. It's about your mindset. It's about your mind. Shout out to Jules in the chat. Jules is Jules, you a trainer. I don't know what you is. Jules is a health fanatic. But let me tell you about the psychology, and I'm not saying she's doing this intentionally. But let me tell you about human buying behavior and the psychology of things when it comes to purchasing. Every time you see jewels on your phone, jewels is glowing. Jewels is glowing. If jewels is glowing, if jewels was glowing and holding up this bottle, your brain, without your consent, is going to subconsciously associate her glow with what she's presenting to you. So when you go to people's pages and their live streams and you see tens of thousands of dollars behind you, your brain subconsciously says, that's status. Why do y'all think brands spend millions of dollars on people? Y'all mad at influencers like we ain't been watching TV commercials and magazines like they ain't been lying to us all this time. Everybody that works with Dior is sitting on a rock by the beach with their shirt open because that's sexy. Because people be like, I want to be like that. And if I wear that fragrance, it's going to make me be like that. If I buy Louis Vuitton, I'm going to be like that. If I buy Balenciaga, I'm going to be like that. If I buy Gucci, I'm going to be like that. No, you're not. But what it does is it separates those people that say, I could never be that, to those people that be like, yo, I want that. Now, that's if you don't want to have that conversation, just say you don't want to have that conversation. If you don't want to acknowledge, but I'm not lying. Nothing I said out of my mouth was a lie. Those are facts. Yeah, I know somebody said thumbs down. It's okay. It's okay. You know why? You know why? Because you don't want more out of life. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Why y'all think certain people out here be positioning themselves the way they be positioning themselves? There is a aura. Like, y'all have you ever been to a sales training? This is all psychology. It has nothing to do with these bottles. It is all human buying behavior. It is psychology. I put up a post yesterday. I was being funny. I put up a note on IG. I said, maybe I should get the official IG TikTok background. So many people hit me up. Was like, don't do that because we tired of seeing that. But you know what happens? Some people come into the space wanting to create content. And guess what they do? They be like, okay, I need a background. But guess what also happens? Dang, I don't have that many fragrances. If I can't put those fragrances in the background, people are not going to take me serious. If people are not going to take me serious, I'm a shrink. Because now they're holding up something that I feel like I can't get to. I challenge anybody. You could be a billionaire and not think something is worth it. It ain't about that. It's about how you assign value. How does your brain assign value? Your brain assigns value and worth based on your experience and your reference point in life, which I keep going. I know people, all they've ever eaten is Golden Corral. I know people who have never flown first class. My guy, my brother, my sister. If you ever fly first class for longer than 45 minutes, you will never ride and coach again. I don't care how broke you are. You will say, I'll work 2 jobs. I'll do whatever I got to do to figure out how I can make that happen. But y'all be the same people tell me you can't afford something, bro. You got 100 pair of sneakers that you don't even wear. Are they fake too? Yeah, I tell you, y'all ain't gonna like me. Y'all not gonna like me. Y'all not gonna like me. So yeah, I'm gonna spend $300 on the fragrance because I'm gonna go buy the sweater from Berlin's and Coat Factory. I'm gonna go buy all of my graphic tees from Berlin's and Coat Factory. Well, I tell you, I'm gonna go get that shirt from Walmart. I'm gonna go get that Levi shirt from Walmart. I'm gonna go get my hat from Target. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna spend all my money on my shoes because I'm a big guy. I'm built from the bottom up. Like you maneuver. You do the things that you want to do for the things that you really want. So I don't need y'all to get tight. Cause I'd be like, that bottle costs $300. All right, let's break that. If it's really like that and I really want it, Walt, how can we break this $300 down? The same way you broke that PS5 down, and that ain't worth it, but you play it. I got one too, so I ain't talking junk. But I ain't played my PS5 in like, last time I played my PS5 was with my godson. This is November the 17th. This right before he went back to school. I appreciate that, Harley. Right before he went back to school. That was before my birthday. That was in August. You know why I haven't played the PS5? Because I ain't had time. You know why I ain't had time? Because I've been trying to figure out how to position myself, how I can get my hand on this product. We just, it's no disrespect. We want different things in life. We just want different things. We want, and that's no shade to nobody, bro. I'm a techie. I'm a musician. I have spent my money on a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But if I buy something now, it's got to clock in. I don't buy nothing now that don't go to work. So if y'all see me with a new microphone, guess what? Somebody either sent it to me because I'm testing it or I bought it. It got to work. The light got to work. The camera got to work. If I go buy clothes now, you got to clock in. And I need you to get on this video. You got to go to work. It's funny. Y'all be having the craziest conversations, but I be like, bro, I be checking y'all. No, you who said niche was expensive? Who said designer? Who said any of this? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Like, bro, like, it's all about reference point. It's all about experience. You know what I'm saying? So if I got to make adjustments in one area, I'll make that adjustment. I'm supposed to be talking about the brand. We done had a whole sermon about price. All right. Y'all have seen me tease this. Let me get right to it. You know why I'm slimming down? Because I had a real life situation. That's why I disappeared for a while. No, I didn't have surgery, but I had a real life situation that was like, Negro, you better get yourself together or you ain't gonna live to see it. You ain't got to tell me twice. Hey, this is what a big and is hot. Eating healthy costs more money. Can we all agree on that? Exactly, James. But they're gonna clock in. We gonna spend money on it now. That's what I'm saying. Now we gonna, bro. You know how much drums and what? Good God Almighty. Well, y'all better leave me alone. Talk about no fragrance. $300? That's nothing. I need to buy another computer right now. $300? But that's me. That's me. Because I'm grinding and I'm working and I'm trying to position myself to accomplish something. When I say that, I'm not saying that you're not, but this is what I'm saying. If you are in my lives and you are in my chat and I have not inspired you to do something better in 2025, I failed you, my boy. I failed you. Like if you don't watch my videos, I know you came here for the fragrance, but if you don't leave being like, bro, I got to find a way to get it. If you don't leave being like, man, like, bro, I got to do something. I got to reevaluate my life. Not so you can afford any of this stuff, but just so you can level up, change your mindset, change the narratives, change the lives that so you start to see content differently. So you start to see through the BS. So you start to understand me better. So that you start listening with both ears and your eyes at the same time. So when you see certain creators say certain stuff, you be like, that don't make sense. Not because Walt said it don't make sense, but just because now you know how to listen now. You realize that all of this ain't none of it worth it. Now, that's not to demean the hard work that the perfumers and the companies and the stores, that's not what I'm saying. Because respect to them, respect to the people that made the cars, respect. But let me go back to what I said. Eating healthy it costs money. Is that not worth it? Now, some people say, well, we're going to die anyway, so you might as well eat what you want to. And that's the mentality I'm talking about. Walt, did you just equate eating healthy to buying fragrances? I didn't, but Dutch did. He said eating healthy is like buying Rosia. It's not what the bottle cost. It's what the bottle represents. So I want to challenge your thinking and your buying going into 2026, closing out this year. It's not what it costs. It's what it represents. If it's good, because I don't think all niche is good. I don't think all designer is good. I don't think all clones are good. I just, it's got to be quality. I don't think it's all good. I think some of it is just because some famous person gave it to a person. They said, go out there and make people believe that it's worth it. And most of the stuff that we buy today that we think is great is because of the opinion of somebody else we've never even met in our life. Nonetheless. All right, I'm done with that. I spent way too much time. I'm supposed to be talking about this amazing brand. Y'all have seen me talking about this. I'm calling this the Harry Potter fragrances. Dana, I'm calling this the Harry Potter fragrances. All right. This is what I'm talking about with experience. This is a brand. If you go on the internet right now, you'll see that since split. But I don't know how long it's going to remain there because it's going to be exclusive to Neiman Marcus. I was blessed. Shout out to Black Aroma. Shout out to Corey to be able, to be one of the first people to get my nose on this. Coming to the US next year, early next year or whatever. And I'm in love. I'm in love. Not because Corey sent it to me, because Corey would be the first person to tell you. There's a lot of stuff Corey sent me that I'd be like, doggone well, that ain't for me. But it challenges me to be, I'd be like, I ain't really feeling that. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted, because some of y'all don't know how to read between the lines. FHA Perfumes, man. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful fragrances. So when I talk about experience, this is what I'm talking about. So they have a discovery set. The discovery set is going to cost $295 if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead, lose your mind. Lose your mind. Go ahead, lose your mind in the chat. The discovery set is going to cost $295. I know I'm tripping tonight. I ain't read not one ad. Hey, James Oro got a buy one, get one sale. All right. This is what the discovery set looks like. This is what the discovery. So now you kind of understand the whole Harry Potter thing. So when you get the discovery set, this is what it's going to look like. Look like something straight out the bridge of Terabithia. So that's a big box. Like even when you go into Neiman Marcus, whether you buy it or you go into Neiman Marcus, this is what you're going to get. If you're a graphic designer, you understand how much this East Bay book right here costs. This is a magazine. I want fragrances to go back to print. Y'all remember when I did my interview with Raphael? And Raphael had a story to tell about every single fragrance with Serjoff. I want brands to go back to the things that people think don't matter. If I'm paying that much money, you better give me a magazine or something. I don't want to have to go online to find out. I should not have to go to Fragrantica to find out any information about your brand. If I'm paying that level of money, you better send me a card, a magazine, or something. It better be on the box or something. I need to know the story. Why send me something physical and then want me to go digital to find out more information about it? Come on, brands. I ain't talking to designer because they cheap. We know they're not going to do that. And they already in the magazines and billboards and all that stuff anyway. But to all of my niche brands and even indie niche, I know y'all spending a lot of money. You might not really be able to afford it. But let me help y'all. This is my world. Y'all know how much money it costs to print? And to print with a DPI or a PPI of at least 300. Look at the imagery in this doggone, I'm calling it the East Bay book. I can't even see if I'm looking at it right. Look how high def that look on camera. So how you think it look in real life? Now, some people be like, Walt, that don't matter. We're talking about growing. This is why I say choose a house. We're talking about growing with the house This is for people that want to experience perfumery. If you want to smell good, this ain't for you. If all you've ever smelled is a cologne, this ain't for you. You need to start with Mancera, Goldfield and Banks, maybe some Niche. Start there first. Start with commercial niche. And then, you know what I'm saying, let's work up to some things. And not to say these are overly complicated DNAs, but we're getting into perfumery. So I want to know about the story. You see what I'm saying? Bodicea don't send you nothing but a cardboard box. No, for that money, I need to know everything. All right. But no, this to me is a beautiful representation. And just so you know, some of the noses, Kevin Mathis, Julian Rasquinet, and Christian Provenzano. So I just want to show you that. To me, there are little things like this go along as a creative and a designer, because I know how much, if it wasn't associated with the fragrance, like say if you died and you wanted an obituary like that, you know how much this would cost to print like on this card, like this photo card stock. It's crazy, bro. Like, look at the presentation. All right. The discovery set costs how much, Walt? All right. In the discovery set, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get 7 fragrances. You get 7 fragrances. You get this gold plated container. This is a travel container that is literally legit gold plated. This is heavier than most fragrance bottles on its own. This is without anything in it. So you take the cap off, it sits in there. You unscrew this. Honestly, and not being funny, I've been talking about this. I don't even know if you can fly with this. I think they would consider this a weapon. I honestly don't know if they would let you fly with it. I think TSA would definitely flag you and pull you to the side, because it looks like you could hold this in a knife or something. Like it looks like it looked dangerous, and it's heavy. It is heavy. All right. That, and you have the bottles. This is what this sits in. This is why it's $300. You get 7 fragrances, 20 mLs. Fragrance de Bois presentation is boring. I'm with you with Surge Off. Thank you, Dutch. Thank you. Thank you, Dutch. Fragrance, but Fragrance de Bois packaging is boring. The Surge Off, different story. But Fragrance de Bois packaging is boring. That is 20 mLs, my good people. That's 20 mLs of juice. That's 20 mLs. All right. I want y'all to put in the chat. Put in the chat. What brand is sending you a discovery set more? The bottle? I mean, the Fragrance de Bois bottle ain't all that. I mean, it's kind of basic to me. What brand? Not decanter. What brand is giving you more? What brand is giving you more than 10 mils in a discovery? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What brand gives you 140 mils of fragrance to say, we want you to wear the fragrance? This is no disrespect to any brand. You know, the 2 mLs, the 5 ml, whatever. Like you take Mind Games gives you some of the biggest samples out there, but then they charge an arm and a leg to give you like 4 or 5 just because you put that little checkerboard in there. Don't mean nothing to us. 20 milliliters of juice. And you get 7 of them things. Now, what I like kind of about, like, I know Raphael mentioned Surge Off. I like the fact of the smaller presentation of the bottles that a lot of people are starting to do. I do think that's kind of cool. But and that's 15 ml. You got to put more than 5 mls in there, because like these minis, you know, the minis and stuff you be getting from like Sephora or something. They be dabbers. You might want that. But 140 milliliters. What that means is the brand is saying, I want you to figure out which fragrance you really like. I want you to wear it, because you can wear it. And we want you to wear all of them. I want you to figure out which one you really like. So I want you to take this thing right here. I want you to pick one. And when you out, now I don't see fellas traveling with this, because it do kind of look a little feminine. But ladies, imagine you pull this out your purse. Y'all know how y'all are. Imagine you somewhere and you pull this out your purse. They be like, girl, who you finna taste? What are you doing? Girl, what are you talking about? This perfume, this Thana. And you hit them with that spray. They're gonna be like, what in the world is that? Come on, man. Instead of you pulling out that little, and it works. Or instead of you having to decant your own bottle. Beautiful, lovely, nice presentation, and you wear them 20 mls. Because what's gonna happen is basically gonna be $295. That $95 is gonna go towards the price of the full bottle. So after you get through these 7, if you make it through the 7, because you may just figure out, no, I like this one. All right. All right. Now I know y'all don't care nothing about that. I just want to tell you, because the discovery set, like the bottles are straight, but it's like, nah, it's the discovery set that's really gonna be the killer. You get 7 20 mls to figure out what you like, and then you're gonna get that $95 discount. All right, bet. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and talk first about the ones that I love. You have been seeing me talk about that Andele Mama EI. All right. That's his fragrance right here. All right. And so if you fall in love with this fragrance, you end up with this full presentation. This is the presentation that you end up with. All right. That man said Argos has the worst discovery set. How, Sway? In what way? This is the presentation that you end up with. This glass is stunning. All right. This is some stunning, stunning glass. All right. And this is a heavy bottle. So let's just go ahead and get it out the way. This is a trophy. You can look at it. If you see this in somebody's background and you were watching, you would say, Walt, what's that fragrance right there? Oh, this is EI from Thana. So what do you get with this? You get a beautiful, like, this is a heavy bottle. Like, my hand's starting to hurt. You get a beautiful, fruity, sweet fragrance with a little bit of leather, some oud in there. You get this Oud Maracua style DNA. There are 2 of these. I'm gonna just go ahead and get it out of the way because I already know how y'all are. You get an Oud Maracua DNA. You're like, well, Walt, you hate that. Absolutely. Instead of passion fruit, there's pineapple and there's raspberry. This is probably one of the more mass appealing out of all of these. And I'm not gonna spray these because it's crazy. All right. Beautiful, fruity, delectable, luxurious, the slightest bit of soft spice that you get from here. The oud is beautiful. the leather nuance that you get underneath. All this is a beautiful, and like I said, the bottle would make you believe that it leans feminine. Yeah. But this is nice. Super, super, super nice. All right. So this has been one of my favorites so far. Let me get that one out the way. Because people will say, well, Walt, what you mean Oud? I'm like, when you smell it, you will get the slightest nuance to Oud Maracua. There is a reason why. I'm not at liberty to tell you why. It's a dope story behind it. There is a reason why. There is a reason why, and I'm unable to tell you why at this time. I will tell you at a later date. All right. Here's the second one that I think a lot of you would love. And this one is going to be very difficult for a lot of you. This is If Titan. All right. This is If Titan. And if you decide to go with If Titan and you say, well, I wore them 20 mLs. Well, come on over here and get you this 100 ml. Again, stunning presentation. Stunning presentation. What do you get with this? You get real apple, some smoke, some cinnamon. Boy, that sounds familiar. It does. What you're thinking, you're thinking. It's in that same vein, but they go different directions. All right? They go different directions. The tobacco is different. The maltiness is a little bit different. This stays more on the realistic side. That stays more on the synthetic side. All right? I'm talking about smoking hot. So let's just kill the elephant in the room. Now, you guys know that was on my list as far as a bottle that I wanted to get. Quality, amazing. Nothing against Killian, but quality here is amazing. Like I said, you get more of a fruity synthetic apple on that side. This, you get more of a realistic apple, a natural apple. Like a lot of the ingredients in here are naturals, not synthetics. So that's one of the biggest things with these perfumers. Like I said, as we delve more into this, there's more information I'm gonna be able to share with you guys about, because there's some dope stuff behind the scenes. But Dutch, this right here, this is fire. This is fire. Especially this time of the year. This is fire. This is fire. Like I said, the way this is blended, the way this is perfumed, super fire. All right. And then the third one that I'm going to go ahead and talk about. Those are the only two that have any similarities to anything. So I wanted to get them out the way because I know how y'all are. I know how y'all are. So out of 7, those are the only 2. One of them, totally different direction. If Titan, you take it, pick your poison. Pick your poison. Like I said, this is for those who understand perfuming. I'm not trying to sell you on anything because this is not about selling. This is about discovery, like literally experiencing. Real apple, synthetic apple. All right. Moss goes a different direction. Tobacco goes a different direction. Moss goes a different direction. Tobacco goes a different direction. That's what you get. Now we get into the real business. We get into the gourmand lane. And I got to make sure I'm pronouncing these names right. I'm still learning them. But you have, let me show you the travel size first. I mean, it's Dolph. And again, this is Middle Eastern. So this is why I always challenge y'all, and I challenge myself, and I have to remind myself, stop saying Middle Eastern clone houses. Nishaneh is not a clone house. It's in Turkey. Amouage is not a clone house. It's in Turkey. Dana, it's not a clone house. Amouage is not in Turkey. But you have Duof, either Doff or Duof. I could be butchering that. But this is when we start to get into that nice, warm, spicy coffee. Dutch, you would appreciate this. There is natural black chocolate, not synthetic chocolate, but black chocolate. And this is the presentation. That brown is crazy work. Yeah, Oman, Middle Eastern. So y'all stop saying Middle Eastern clone houses. Handicap. No, I wasn't talking about this. I wasn't saying. Nichene is technically affordable on discounters. If you want to look at it like that, Amouage is not affordable. Well, affordable is relative. I think this is one of my this bottle just looked like just the sexiest glass of sweet tea. Mo, what's good with you? This is definitely up your line, man. You get this beautiful, like, it's not a coffee fragrance, but there's definitely coffee in it. This is a true gourmand, but not like snack gourmand. All right. Beautiful, has some balsamics in there. Nice little resinous thing. I think it comes from Olibanum. Or yeah, I think it's Olibanum. Like I said, you get the coffee and the chocolate kind of takes the cake. Pun intended, even though it doesn't smell anything like cake, it goes throughout. All right. Now, let me introduce you. I'm gonna go through these very quickly, but another one that I really, really, really like for my ladies, this is for you. Shabab. Now, here's the crazy part. I know I said, ladies, this one is for you, but fellas, don't get scared because this is a beautiful woody fragrance. Y'all know how I'm not the biggest fan of rose, right? This is all I'm gonna say. Rose and orange blossom. Oh my goodness. Rose and orange blossom. This is going to scream in the springtime. Got some musk, some cedar in there in the dry down. And this is again, the ladies would love this, but fellas, on your skin, oh my God. The orange blossom is the kick though. Because I personally don't know of a fragrance. When I smelled this, I was thinking Royal Crown. I was thinking Royal Crown when I smelled this. But I don't know of a fragrance that has combined that in the top. So this literally smells like, if I had to associate a scent with like London, like Birmingham Palace, like this smells like Bridgerton. If I had to associate a smell with Bridgerton, Kentucky Derby, Queen Elizabeth, this smell like Princess Diana. God rest her soul. Just like, this is a beautiful rose fragrance. And y'all gotta know it's fire because I am not a rose guy. But the way it is perfumed, but I'm a huge orange blossom fan. Huge orange blossom fan. What is the other? I'm coming down a couple of y'all rows. It ain't this one. It's this one right here. So that's more of a feminine leaning rose. All right. This is more of a masculine leaning rose. All right. And this is Mathier. Let me hold it up like that. This is Mathier. Instead of rose and orange blossom, if you're a fan of Turkish rose, you're going to like this. And it's rose and cinnamon with the incensey base coming through the mid, bringing up the rear. Some incense, some patchouli, some vanilla, some oud. Shaba. Yes, the discovery set, bro. This is the size of the discovery set, Mo. And in case you missed it, this is the traveling case. This is like 100% gold plated. Like, this is real gold. Like, this is heavier than half of the fragrance bottles in my collection. I'm gonna take this sleeve off real quick because I know you missed it. But that Mathier, so if y'all don't like the sound of that feminine leaning rose with that rose and that orange blossom, then roll with Mathier and you get that rose and that cinnamon and that incense. So that's the box. All right. And then all of the fragrances so you can see. Yeah. Crazy work. Crazy work. And it's some nice amber in there as well. All right, we got 2 left. What's the other one with the chocolate? I think it's Ceremony. I think it is. A little smoky. A little smoky. Got some birch in here, some cardamom. Perfect fall. Oh yeah. If you like cardamom, if you like spice, if you like chocolate, if you like jasmine, if you like smoke. So if you like, no comparison, but if you like Sauvage Elixir, since we was talking about that earlier, you're going to love this. This is Samardi. Sony. Oh, it's my fault. I see where I got my whatchamacallit. Sarmadi. And I'm trying to hurry up. That's why, I'm going to continue to talk about these because this is a brand. I will give y'all more detail. This is a brand I am proud I'm getting the opportunity to work with. Like this has been a key. Like for some of y'all it's Creed, for some of y'all it's Bodicea, for some of y'all it's Rosia, whoever. But when you have been smelling a whole bunch of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff I haven't smelled, there's a lot of stuff I need to get my nose on. But when so many people are doing the same things, it gets old, it gets tiring, it gets bogged down. And so it's cool to be able to smell something that makes you be like, dang, boy, this is why I fell in love with fragrance. This is why I fell in love with fragrance. When I was doing the live, you know what I'm saying, with Ralph and going through Surge Off and all of those, and now you see those bottles rolling in, like that's how you're supposed to feel. Shout out to my boy Mo in the chat. Mo is one of those people. I tell y'all, if you're not inspired after watching one of my videos, I feel like I have failed you. Like, nah, I want to get hype about fragrances the way Mo get hype about fragrances again. That's my guy. But when Mo smells something he like, Mo like it. And you're not going to talk Mo out of it. All right. Now, this is the one. I'm not going to say what I said to describe it, but this smell like old money. I'm spraying stuff and I'm not holding up the bottle. This is Teriac, not Teriac, but Teriac. Not Teriac, but Teriac. All right. This one is earthy. Mo, this is for you. When I say this is earthy, so those of you who like cannabis, there's not a cannabis note in here. There's not a cannabis accord. But those of you who like cannabis style fragrances, but I think it's like tobacco leaf and this sweat, it has the most beautiful sweetness. And because it comes from the orange blossom as well. It has the most beautiful sweetness. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna just say. This smell how they say weed used to smell. Weed used to smell good. If you talk to a lot of old people, weed used to smell good. Weed don't smell like that no more. It stink to a lot of people. That's that loud. They'd be like, what y'all smoking? And that's not to associate the brand with weed. That's why I put a disclaimer on, because some people may feel some type of way. It don't smell like weed. I'm telling you what you're going to smell when you smell this. You're gonna be like, what in the world is that? It's the combination of the lime, the pepper, all those different things or whatever. But as it progresses, there's this beautiful sweetness that it doesn't overtake it. It uplifts it and it undertakes it with the orange blossom. This one is crazy. This one is crazy. This one is crazy. So if you're into earthy, if you're into more mature style fragrances, you're gonna like Terio, in my opinion. Definitely. That's the one with that cannabis style of chord. You're going to like Sarmati. If you want something masculine, let me not say mature. If you want something super masculine, all right, there you go. If you want in between, like what I think is going to be great unisex or gourmand, you're going to get Doff or Duoff. All right. Or like I said, similarity to that whole apple smoke thing, you're going to get If Titan. All right. And then if you want those things to me that are more unisex, mass appealing, and Mathir, add Mathir to that list as well. All right. And then the two that I think mass appealing, I think great unisex, they're just going to work, especially in the spring, in the summertime. Shabab. And then you have what is right now, all of these I've been hyping, but my favorite, I think, is that Andele Mama E-I. Yeah. So like I said, more to come from the house, man, of Thana. Like, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about what's next already. This is what's called chapter 1. This is chapter 1. So y'all know when y'all read a book, right? You ever read a book with one chapter? I personally haven't. That means there's always a second chapter. So this is chapter 1. Again, beautiful presentation, man. Beautiful experience. The bottles look, for those of you who may be coming in late, the bottles look how they smell. When you see this bottle in Neiman Marcus, you will be forced to pick it up and smell it. Now, whether you like it or not, that's going to be up to you. I think you're going to like it, but you're going to be like, I've got to smell that. I mean, that is presentation at its finest. And these are strong, especially this one in particular. This is strong. I'm talking like 24 hours strong, no cap. I'm talking about if you spray this on clothes, be careful. This is the type of perfumery. If you're an oversprayer, you're going to kill yourself and somebody else. You're going to choke somebody out. Don't do that. It's strong. It's strong. Like when I say it's strong, it's strong. So this ain't you spending money and you're not getting performance. You're getting performance. Perfect timing, man. We went right up to 9 o'clock. Right up to 9 o'clock. So you're going to hear me talking about these more. You're going to see me start doing it. Like, you're going to see individual videos start rolling out, you know, spending some time with them. And I'm going to give you guys some opportunities to get your nose on them early. So we're going to try to get out some giveaways, sample kits. Because yeah, these are good. And I know for a lot of my niche people, yeah. Now, to my people that really are just on the clone side, I'm not saying I don't want you guys to experience these. I think there are a couple of these that you guys would like, but I do want you guys to start getting your nose on some other stuff. I want you to buy, sample. Y'all stop being afraid to sample, bro. It ain't like you're making content and people judging you for not having a full bottle. That is a thing. Sample. Order some samples. If all you've been smelling is clone fragrances in 2020, yo, who in the chat has never smelled a niche fragrance? Who in the chat has never smelled a niche fragrance? Yeah, Corey is in the chat talking to y'all. Yeah, because Scent Split has it. And they've been sold out in the overseas markets. To kind of answer your question a little bit, Dutch, they've been sold out in the overseas markets. Like, yeah. Handicap, shoot me an email. I'm gonna send you some stuff. I appreciate your honesty. Handicap. Shoot me an email, full name and your address, and I'm gonna send you some stuff. Cause yeah. Hey, we at 99 likes. Let me get one more before I get off. Yeah, let me get one more before I get off. Now, and y'all heard, now, that's saying a lot. Because I don't think y'all know what's in Corey's portfolio. That's saying a lot. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Thank you. I'm telling you, man, that's the goal for every live. And we got to 100 likes in 2 hours. It didn't take 3 hours this time, man. So I appreciate y'all. Simone, yes, they can. They can get hyped. They can get hyped. Yeah, you got to do it from the phone though. I wish they would add hype to the whatchamacallit. But I'm gonna tell you what's weird. Like, I have several different YouTube accounts, right? From like old stuff, and then some other accounts I was doing with other people. I only see it on one of my other accounts. I don't know what's weird, but yeah, my videos are eligible to get hyped. Rock boy. So here's the crazy part. I'm wearing a tux this weekend, y'all. I'm gonna probably go live for a little bit. I'm hosting a gala for my brother-in-law and my sister. I'm hosting a gala, so we gonna be suited and booted for real. And I had every intention on wearing Tuxedo Society, but honestly, I'm thinking about rocking this. I appreciate it. I'm thinking about rocking this, yo. I'm thinking about rocking this, but if the weather don't cooperate, If the weather don't cooperate, it might be these. It might be one of these. It might be one of these. It might be one of these. But that Tuxedo Society, man, or that Champagne, either one, that Tuxedo Society go crazy. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, Dutch. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really do love Alexandria too. I wore that the other week when you know what I'm saying? I wore that recently. Oh, Dame, you already know I'm about this content. Like for real. This content. ChatGPT definitely gonna walk me through this thing. Take me through there like for real. But yeah, like that Tuxedo Society, like Alexandria too, it puts me in a different mind frame. Like that Tuxedo Society smells like when I first smelled it, I was like, this is Tuxedo. I understand why it's called that. Champagne, I understand. Like all I could see was what's the song Jay-Z and what's the song Jay-Z and Beyonce did? The jump switch at the end. What is the song? What is the song? All right, I got you, Handicap Mexican. What is that song? Lift Off. Every time when I first smelled Tuxedo, I heard Lift Off. Now, I'm telling you now, where I would wear Alexandria to a couple of meetings I got. Yeah. I wore it recently to another, you know what I'm saying? But if I need to close a deal, yeah, I'm putting on I'm very particular, you know what I'm saying, with that. But when I smelled Tuxedo Society, all I could hear was Lift Off. That's all I could hear. I want to play it right now. Can I play the instrumental? They're gonna kick me off the internet. Lift Off. Let me go to YouTube. Yeah. Can I play? I'm sorry. And James, you still going live? You about to go live in like 5 minutes, right? Yeah, I say Lift Off. Take me through there. Yeah, like this is, especially with the horns and everything, like that gold from the album cover, like this is all I heard, yo. Like this is all I heard, yo. Like straight Lift Off in this song. I'm sorry, I done stole Sense of Sounds. Woo! This is all I heard. Like this right here, straight celebration. Like straight celebration. Like end of the year. Y'all going to Sin Explore? I need to know if you're going to Sin Explore. This gonna be my Sin Explore anthem. We celebrating 2025. If the Lord delay his coming, going into 2026, suited, booted, lifted off, and I ain't never coming back down. 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 My bad, Jims. My bad. Nah, but that's facts though. Like, nah, real talk. Alexandria too. makes you, that's different. I'm in a different vibe when I wear that. But Tuxedo Society make me feel a little, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm thinking, because I have to host, I think I want to be a little bit more reserved. So I think I'm gonna chill out. But if you catch me at a party at Sin Explorer, I might have on that Tuxedo Society. You waiting. Boy, you be waiting. Nonetheless, man, I appreciate y'all. Listen, we got a lot of dope fragrances. I need y'all to tell all your friends. I'm about to do the biggest giveaway I've done all year. It's going to be intentionally random and not random at the same time. All I'm gonna say is this. Hit that bell and make sure you click the bell. I showed y'all this before. Click the bell so you could be notified every single time. Not that I just post content, but that I go live. I am giving away at least, I appreciate that super chat, Simone. I am giving away at least 20 bottles. And at this rate, we're going to hit 21,000 before the year is out. So I'm giving away at least 20 bottles. At least, with some other goodies. At least 20 bottles. And some other surprises and some other things. That's my way of saying thank you. That's my way of saying Merry Christmas. That's my way of saying Happy Hanukkah. That's my way of saying Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa. That's my way of saying thank you. That's my way of saying I love y'all. That's my way of saying I appreciate y'all, because I would not be at this point. Of course, if not for God, if not for all my hard work, but if not for y'all putting up with me. You know what I'm saying? And even my moderators, I got something special for y'all, man. Cause you know, when I was talking about people mamas, y'all took care of me. And me and Nightbot gonna throw hands, yeah. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, if you have one, like Chris, all y'all or whatever, like y'all done won back to back. I'm gonna disqualify y'all for like the first 20. So y'all not gonna be eligible for like the first 20, yo. Y'all not gonna be eligible because some of y'all done won stuff twice, and I'm like, dog. Now again. Oh, for sure, man. For sure. Like one thing we gonna do around here is show love the Brooklyn way. I take care of my people. I would not be able to function, you know what I'm saying, without y'all. Bo Dominican, I appreciate that. That means a lot, Bo. That means a lot. To hear that, to be reminded of that, I appreciate that. That means a lot. That comment right there is A1. I might get that printed. Honest to God, I might get that printed out. Matter of fact, let me pose for the camera. Now y'all see how I be doing my thumbnails. I be giving y'all game all the time. Do y'all be paying attention? Don't be surprised if you see this right here. Come on, dog. Like, don't be surprised if you see that. I appreciate that, handicap. And honestly, bro, like, real talk, I'm about to start doing a lot of BTS stuff, because there are a lot of conversations I'm just not gonna have publicly anymore. So, you know, if you want to see me rant, you're gonna have to become a member. I'm gonna save my rant for that. But yeah, man. Walt, and he's like, yo, so T-Map. Boy, if you only knew how many people said that. I can co-sign your first question is what you got for the people. Corey, I don't even know what you talk about right now. Oh, okay. Cleola, Longview, Texas in the building. What part of Longview? Where is Longview? Is that like Dallas Metro, Houston Metro? Is that Austin? What side? What side? You closer? You closest to Mexico? Hey, appreciate that, John. Yeah, man, we ready to tap out. We ready to head out of here because it's 9:16. Mark Hughes, I appreciate that, but I'm trying East Texas. Okay, cool. Mark, I want you to take inventory of your collection, and I want you to pull out the 10 that you really wear. Tyler, okay, okay, gotcha. I'm familiar with Tyler. I got some people down there, but I don't want you to have a large collection just for the sake of collecting. I want you to pick out those 10 and tell me when you don't do it now, but you can tell me later. You know what I'm saying? When you what 10 are you really enjoying, man? What 10 are you really enjoying? That's gonna be a revolving thing. Okay, Winston. That's gonna be a revolving Trey 4 in the house. That's gonna be a revolving thing for me in 2026. What 10 fragrances, and that's a lot of fragrances though. But each month, I don't even necessarily, because I love like people like Dedrick that do like the weekly like recaps of like what he wore. I'm like, bro, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I want to get back to wearing my fragrances. I be testing out so much stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? To really get it, because it's like trying to find that fine line. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm learning now is, I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing. And if I wear the same thing every day for a week, guess what I'm going to talk about? What I wore every day. We going, you know, 50 says switch your style up. And if they hate, let them hate. Watch the money pile up. We're gonna change the narrative a little bit in our little corner of the cul-de-sac. D-Well, appreciate that. Cleola, appreciate. Yeah, weekly, appreciate that, Gary. Weekly rotations. I love to see what other people are wearing. I think it's dope. But what I'm going. Dud, you gotta chill. What I'm going to do, I wish YouTube had stories like IG does. So I'm just about to spam a whole bunch of reels. y'all gonna be like, wow, you posted 10 reels today. They don't have stories. Now, I know we have the community page. I'm waiting for them to finish doing what they're gonna do with community. Because I think it's gonna be dope when they get done with it. But like right now, I don't be paying attention to community page. Like I'm gonna just post the video. Quite frankly, I'm gonna post the video. But yeah, man. I am no longer afraid. I literally had to talk myself out of this. And this is respect to Ashton Jensen and everybody else. That he will talk about the same fragrance in every video every single day. Now, people get tired of it. And for whatever reason, but I was like, yo, if that's what you're pushing, that's what you're pushing. Now, that's not my reason. But it's like, if I'm really enjoying something, but I want to give you the behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So like those days where I was just really wearing Midnight Raspberry like that. I just kept wearing it. It was like, yo, and I want to take you through that journey. Like, why do I keep wearing it? What am I getting different? Like, what do I smell? Like, prime example, if I had a really captured pause, Simone, super pause, Oud Elixir, I could have really just documented the first time I smelt it, this is what I got. The second time I smelt it, this is what I got. The third time I smelt it, this is what I got. That's content. That's content. Whether I post it in a story, whether I post it in a reel, whether I post it on a community page or whatever, or if I have a blog. I have an email list that I'm getting ready to start as well. So be on the lookout for that. There's a reason why. I'm not going to tell you why. But sign up for the email list. I will probably have that out. I'll start promoting that probably this week. But sign up for the email list. That's all I'm going to say. You will want to sign up for the email list. I'm going to make it worth your while. You'll want to sign up for the email list. Oh, big facts, bro. Big facts. I agree with you wholeheartedly. And that's something I really started to adopt. Y'all notice I don't do first impressions like that anymore. Like if I do first impression, you got to see the second impression and the third impression. So if I do a first impression, it's like, all right, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. All right, we're wearing sudden. I'm giving away game. I'm literally, I need you to light bulb. I'm giving you game. All right. Say you get ready to go to work. Say it's like 6, 7 in the morning. Yo, so it's about, 6:30. We get ready to get in the car, go to work. I'm gonna hit this vanilla aura. You know what I'm saying? See what it's popping for. That's content. That's a reel. That's a short. I'm gonna come back. 12 o'clock, part 2. Man, I'm on my lunchtime. Like this fragrance has changed so much, but the dynamic of it is still the same. Performance is still great. Like I've gotten like 3 compliments so far. Bus driver told me I smelled amazing. The janitor told me I smelled amazing. The teacher, the principal, boom, boom, boom. I mean, I'm just saying wherever you work. It's starting to get a little bit smoky. You know what I'm saying? Which is not something I was expecting, but like that Lily of the Valley is like, it's still booming. Like the scent bubble is still there. I haven't gone nose blind to it yet. We close out the day. 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I done hit you with the part 3. I done hit you with, because you know what they say on some of these platforms, they want you to post multiple times a day. I done gave you the easiest way to do it. That people are going to appreciate because you're not spamming them with overwhelming content. You're journaling. This is the story. So by the time I get to the end of the day, I'm getting in the car. It's like, yo, all right. So now it started to become a skin scent, but I can still smell it. Like it's still in my clothes. Like it's crazy. Like we had a good day. Like I'm really feeling this fragrance. That's three reels, 3 TikToks, 3 shorts, all in the same day. So evolve beyond, I'm not saying this to anybody. I'm giving you a play. Evolve beyond just posting a picture in your community page saying scent of the day or what y'all wearing. No, tell us what you're wearing and take me through that. Take me through it. Take me on the journey with you. Now, by the time I come back and I do the full review on this, it's easy money. I can't lie. I can't overhype it. I can't undersell it. I can't oversell it. This review now, the full review is more efficient. It's quicker. I don't need to give a lot of context. The only reason I'm giving context in the review now is because it's evergreen. That means it's always going to be on the internet. So depending on how I position the content, I could just say Vanilla Aura, best winter fragrance of all time. I could say best winter cologne fragrance of all time, best fall, best vanilla fragrance of all time. Guess what's going to happen in 2026? Somebody is going to go on Google or YouTube and they're going to search best vanilla fragrance for winter, best vanilla fragrance for fall, best cologne fragrance for sunset, whatever. Guerlain, Planet Fit, they're going to search for that in 2026. They're going to do it in 2027. They're going to do it in 2028. I'm giving you game. I'm literally giving you the sauce right now. So the review is really for everybody that's going to see the video in the future. I'm just giving a summation of, okay, let me just take all 3 of those videos and combine them, not to put them together, but I can also put it in there to say, yo, okay, this is what I got. These are my findings. And now I build a different level of trust with you because you watch me go through it. You believe me. So now I don't have to do the SpongeBob 20 years later. It's like, no, like we went through the content together. Now that's if you got time. Some people don't have time. But I mean, you own this phone. If you sleep 8 hours a day, 16 hours out the day, you on this phone 12 hours. Some of y'all post a picture of your screen time in your story tomorrow so we can see it. We can see what you really be doing. So that's what I'm saying. That's the play. I just gave you a play. All my content creators, all my want to be content creators, I just gave you a play. In 2026, don't nobody want to see no picture. I don't want to see the picture of the bottle. That's cool. That's okay. All right. We're gonna because we just gonna keep posting the same pictures over and over again. Talk me through it. You hear me? Because I'm gonna talk you through it. Talk me through it. Talk me through it. Talk me through Blonde Amber. Talk me through Planifolia. Because I'm gonna talk you through Ib Titan. I'm gonna talk you through EI. Talk me through it. Take me through there. Take me step by step. Take me note by note. Take me accord by accord. We got all day. Ain't got nothing but time. Ain't going nowhere. Dutch, you was a fool, bro. I'm gonna hit y'all with the leg because see what I'm saying? But you gotta know how to, you know what I'm saying? T-Map, it ain't like I'ma shoot it out and then I'll let y'all know and you'll know. Yeah. All right, it's 9:30. I'm out of here, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Hey, stay tuned. I'm trying to tell you, bro, giveaway gonna be crazy. And I'm giving away some good stuff. Big facts. Matter of fact, I got a shower gel I got to talk about right now. That was sent to me. It's Old Spice. It's the Fiji. I think it's Fiji or something. I don't know. But yeah. Not over that Oud Rose. Boy, you crazy. All right, man. I appreciate y'all. Now, I know I sound crazy. I feel so much better than how I sound. I will say that. I feel a whole lot better than how I sound, but I appreciate it. We are definitely coming around. But man, y'all be easy. Y'all have a great day. And yeah, let's vibe out on the way out of here. Are you going to be at Scent Explorer 2025? Woo! Ain't no doubt about it. I'm in love. Oh, there ain't no doubt about it. Yeah. Ain't no doubt about it. I'm in love. I'm in love, yeah. I got some new music coming too. Oh, ain't no doubt about it, yeah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Talk me through it, man. That's all. That's all I want y'all to do. I want you to talk me through it, cause I'm gonna talk you through it. So I want you to talk me through it. Talk me through it. Take me through there. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Nah, Lachey, we clowning. This vanilla aura though. Oh, I love you. And there ain't no doubt about it. I'm in love. You know what I'm saying? The way you make me feel, it is crazy. Like you got an aura that is like nothing I have ever experienced in my life. Crazy. You know you smell like vanilla, right? I'm trying to see what that be like. Ain't never had it. I'm trying to see what that be like, man. I need you to talk me through it though. Talk me through this aura though. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard you got this crazy lily in the valley though. Is it true what they say? Is it true what they say about you? Are you really worth the hype? I need to know. Like for real, for real. Like I see them hyping you up on TikTok, but I need to know if it's for real. Is it true what they say? I'm trying to find out. Holla at me. Get at me, yo. You got that aura, I got that seduction. Yeah. I'll be your groupie, baby. You are my superstar. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Oh, let me stop because that was about to be super pause. Yeah, Dutch, I seen that jump. I seen that. Best believe I seen it. Yo! I was talking to the bottle, y'all. I was talking to Vanilla. Good night, Vanilla. I'll talk to you later.